One, good afternoon and good evening, depending on where you are on this beautiful planet that we all live on. Welcome back to the Fight Room. We are live for Bakhram Murtazaliev versus Josh Kelly. And we'll just let the numbers build up. Riyadh says, hello, Henry. I'm going to assume the welly's been at it because you're trying to express your enthusiasm and excitement, Riyadh, to be in here for another live. Let me just get this right. Tiger Duran, big up, my friend. How are you? We're just going to let a few people get in. I'm going to get my scorecard ready for the Josh Padley fight, which I think might be... Is it a 10-rounder or a 12-rounder? Let's have a look. Let me get eyes on this. It is a 12-rounder against Belmedi, who's French. All right. Let me just get that sorted, guys, and then we'll get into this chat. There's so much boxing coming up, and God damn it, I love it. It's just a great life when there's back-to-back fantastic boxing cards to get your teeth stuck into. I love these weekends. I've noticed in boxing they've started doing this thing where they seem to, for whatever reason, stack the weekend. So like, I think maybe it's just because there's more interest in boxing, so let's just get a snowball effect going on. But they don't space cards out anymore, and they just absolutely cram them full. The weekend just gets absolutely crammed full of quality. It's so good. I mean, it's good for me because I just get stuck in. I just like, right, we're in it then. I'm quite intrigued by these Zuffa cards as well, guys, because even though the last one was really bad, they are doing them every month, so it's like another promotion to watch, isn't it? Anyway, the scorecard is ready, as you can see. Hello, hello, then, Pixels. We've got Sharp Calidore, Turk one with Tom and Jeriak there. I didn't actually see... I was listening to the fight in my ear while I was making my morning coffee. That Golden Turk is a bit crazy to watch. I have not watched Turhan yet. I could hear in my ear that she wasn't really as impressive as people have been making out tonight. But, you know, you can't perform to your maximum every single time, so it might just be one of them. Who have I got in the main event? Someone has asked. Let me get that up. Well, look, I haven't studied this fight, but I know about Josh Kelly and I know about Murtazaliev, generally speaking. And I've watched a fair bit of Josh Kelly over the years. I haven't watched him for a while. I think I watched the Troy Williamson highlights. Obviously, used to watch him back in the day when he was on the big Matchroom shows. Unless he has sorted out some of his weaknesses and deficiencies, based on what I've seen of Murtazaliev, it's going to be a real tough ask for Josh Kelly. Murtazaliev is really, really tough, high work rate, and he steps through his shots. You know, he does a lot of shifting, and he's got that sort of Soviet base. And my concern with Josh Kelly is that he throws a lot of bent arm shots, and those will never beat the straight line shots of Murtazaliev. And I remember very clearly the way he was punching. He'd throw one shot, Sue would go to counter with a hook, and because he was already stepping through with another straight, he'd catch him. And I would not be surprised if he gets Josh Kelly like that. So Josh Kelly's got to use angles. He's got to keep turning him. And I think a points win would be the best way to go for him. But as I said, I haven't sat down and like really, really studied this fight. So I don't want to like, you know, go out there and say my prediction that is really, really well educated and informed is Murtazaliev. But based on everything I have seen without studying specifically for this particular fight, it seems to me it makes sense that Murtazaliev wins quite comfortably, but we shall find out. You think Kelly has no power or just bad placement or something with technique? Power's a funny thing, man. It's really hard to decide or define why some fighters don't have particularly hard hitting punches. He's not that big at 154 for one thing. Some guys, they just, you know, they can have all the snap and all the pop, but for whatever reason, when the shot lands, it just isn't that impressive. Look at Justice Hooney. I think it's maybe to do with the way that the tendons connect to the bones and things like that, your proportions of your body. Seems to me that, I was going to say it seems to me that longer lever fighters can generate more leverage, but then you get guys who've got really short arms who can absolutely crack, but then they're more of a pivoting sort of style, aren't they? I think Kelly's got respectable power. He's not going to knock everyone out, but you know, it's hard to say, man. It's really hard to say why he doesn't punch as hard as you might hope he would, I suppose. Reese Cooper, big up, mate. Hope you're well too. I'm very fine. I was going to say I'm very well. I'm fine. Like, I'm doing good. I'm really excited for the fights. Yeah, this is going to be a really, really fun day for me. We're going to do the live for this. Then I'm going to make my reaction video, and I'll probably do a reaction reel as well if the fight gets put out on time. That'll come out on Sunday morning. And then we'll go into the Shakur Stevenson, Teofimo Lopez live, and then we will react to that, and we'll do a short for that. So I'm going to be working all day. And to be honest with you guys, I'm tired after these days, but they're fun. I really enjoy them. But the lives are the best part of it, interacting with you all. Tiger says, Mercer is good, but looking at his box rec, he has fought a lot of nobodies, but then Josh Kelly has struggled at a lower level. Yeah, it's true. Bakram's a weird one because he's so inactive as well. That's the other thing that makes me apprehensive. There's too many unknowns with him, really, to make a real clean prediction for this fight. But based on the fact that, you know, Kelly's upper weight and he had all those issues with Avanesian, who I do see some similarities with, and then looking at the way Murtazaliev dealt with Tim Tszyu, it would make you think that, you know. But then the other thing I'd say is that Kelly's got angles that Tszyu doesn't have. So, but I worry about Kelly's stamina. Yeah, it's an interesting one. So, guys, just a quick thing to take note of. You can see that Teofimo Lopez versus Shakur Stevenson, you can buy it using the pinned comment in the chat. And if you use my link there, firstly, that helps support the channel. And secondly, if you aren't currently a DAZN subscriber and you want to buy Teofimo Lopez versus Shakur Stevenson, put Henry 5 in at checkout. You can see it on the screen there. Put Henry 5 in at checkout. You get 5% off the pay-per-view. It's something I wanted for ages, was to be able to actually give you guys discount on these. Moving forward, I think the discount will be for everyone, even existing members. But right now, just for this event, it's just going to be for people that are new. But if you do want to buy the fight, Henry 5 at checkout, 5% off. I'm delighted I can actually give you a discount now. It's always felt to me that, you know, I should be able to give you one, and now I can. So this is great. Guok on YouTube says, these US fights that happen at 11 p.m. Eastern time, what time is that for you usually? That for me is around 3 p.m. I think. So it's like quite nice. It's like an afternoon chill. I hate it in the summer because you want to get some fresh air, but I don't hate it. It's not as good in the summer. But in the winter, when the weather's a bit crap, then it's quite nice, to be honest. And I never wonder what to do on my Sundays anymore now. I just work. Which I probably do need to rest a bit more, like, because I basically work 6 days a week when there's good boxing on. Probably a bit more sometimes as well if there's something big I need to make more videos about. But yeah, I mean, no complaints, man. This is a blessing, this whole thing. It's great. We've got Drummers Against It is back in the chat. Hello, mate. Thank you, Henry, for all your commentary. Your commitment to the sport of boxing is important to all fans. Note to all prediction. Teo versus Shakur ended a major controversy. You saw it. What's the major controversy, though, bro? You got to be specific if you want to take that for real. Morton says, I'd buy the pay-per-view if it wasn't so damn late. Yard Benavidez stopped being fun to watch around 2:30 a.m. Look, man, I get it. I barely stayed up for US fights. Unless there was like a really significant one, like a Kell Brook for me at the time. Mayweather Pacquiao, of course, I stayed up for. Or I woke up for. But what you can do is buy it and then watch the replay. But I understand why you wouldn't want to. People watch the highlights. But I'm a nerd, so I want to study the whole thing and be informed. I can't just watch highlights. It never tells the full story. You can't analyze properly. David Anderson says, feeling a TO upset. I mean, what I'll say is that after the press conference yesterday, I was more inclined to believe that TO might do something. And I know that's an odd thing to say, but he was just so ignorant of Shakur being there. He just is unaffected by his presence. Shakur did seem a little bit like, how do I put it? He definitely reacted to what Teofimo was doing. He was playing to Teofimo's beat, in my opinion. Teofimo looked so calm and confident, but Teofimo is crazy, man. But what a great character. I have to say, you can understand someone saying they'd rather Teo won because he's more entertaining. I get that. But my pick isn't changing. It's a Shakur Stevenson, on points. But like I said in my prediction, I've outlined how Tio can do it, and I absolutely think he can. But like I said, it's the best guess. You gotta land somewhere, right? And to me, there was just more in Shakur Stevenson's favor in looking at it. But Tio could absolutely do it. Yeah, that's so true, Ben Arrow. Highlights are not enough when looking when the boxing has good quality. It's not. The highlight videos often leave out really important sequences, and also you just don't get a feel for what's happening for someone to break the range and get into the pocket. Like you just can't really analyze a fighter's style or anything based on highlights. All you can do is say they've got fast hands or they can punch hard. You miss so much detail just looking at highlights. So yeah, it's a bit of a dangerous game to just look at highlights if you want to analyze like I do anyway. If you don't care about that, then obviously it's not a big deal. Belmedi on his way to the ring. Is my clock ready? Yes, it is. What a surprise. Never is it? The regulars in the chat know I hate the clock more than life itself. It is just absolutely terrible. Absolutely terrible to do while I'm trying to bloody watch the boxing and interact with you guys as well. But anyway, Belmedi's on his way to the ring. It's not a long walk, so he'll be there in any moment. Sharp says, remember watching Kelly highlight reel in like 2018-19? Would love to see him bring the moves back, but just might not work at this level. Mate, he's the original Ben Whittaker. He's the original Ben Whittaker. You know, he could have been huge, Josh Kelly, but he just couldn't win at the highest level. I don't know if that's changed. But is Murtazaliev the highest level? Who was it that he had a hard fight with? I need to remind myself of his name. It was... Yeah, Jack Colke. He had a tough fight with him until he knocked him out, but Tim Tszyu was easy work for him. But you know, like I say, he's getting older now. He should still be fine at 33, but he's barely been active, man. That's the biggest concern for him, really. I don't know how he's surviving in the sport, like fighting as infrequently as he does. It's crazy. I've just clocked that my sign is actually slightly squint. That's going to absolutely do my head in. Whatever. We'll fix it later. Big up, Honey Claypot. Hope you're doing good, mate. Oh, Padley's already in the ring. That was quick. Rapid. Guys, so we've got the discount code. Also, as you can see here, we have a stream goal. So the aim is to try and get that up as high as we can before the end of tonight. So if you want to send a super chat, that's always much appreciated and welcomed. And your donation name will appear on screen and all that stuff. And then we highlight your chat. And it's the way to guarantee I read your comment out when I'm in the zone with this stuff. But big up everyone in the chat. Got a few hundred of you in now. Oh no, that's a lie. We've got about 100 of you in now. Do bang a like on the stream as well, guys. It's always much appreciated to get the content out there. And as I say, if you want to buy Tio versus Shakur, we got the 5% off with the Henry 5 at checkout if you're a new DAZN subscriber or a renewing one. And also, if you just use the link in the pinned comment or in the description of the video, then helps to support the channel. Much appreciated. Always much appreciated. Mickey Goldmill, big up. Mr. Grandy in the chat as well. Murtazaliev struggled with Kolke because he was fasting for Ramadan, didn't have his full strength. Well, it's always a factor, isn't it? One of my best friends who lives in Bali, he does Ramadan, and I remember he used to just live at nighttime. It was terrible. I mean, it was just terrible for his sleep, but I understand it's a religious practice, so. Yazni Zori says, who are they? Well, Josh Padley is a British fighter. I think is this for the European title? Yeah, it's for the European super featherweight title. I feel like I've watched Belmedi before, but I might be lying. Did I watch him against Kanzu? I don't know. Anyway. Tiger Duran has enjoyed Padley's story so far. It's nice that he's full-time. Be interesting to see what he's like now he's getting full camps under his belt. No other stresses and all that. Fury versus Wardley, who wins? I couldn't pick that right now, man. I gotta have a good think about that. Oh, the fight's about to start, so let me just get my clock ready to rumble. Looking in good shape, Josh Padley. Very ripped. Round 1 is underway. All right, let's have a look. Have a look at what we got here, people. Call it as ever. We'll score it as we go. If you're new, that's what we do. Padley's feinting. He's taking the little counter punches half step back right now. So I think he's looking to see what Belmedi brings to him. Maybe look to... Oh, there's a nice left hook to the body from Padley off the bat and then a jab through the guard. It's a nice start for Josh Padley. Belmedi with a jab to the body there. He's a bit longer, a bit bigger, Belmedi. He looks thicker. He actually looks quite massive, Belmedi. Now I'm seeing him in the flesh next to Padley. Right hook to the body lands for Padley, though. Yeah, Belmedi looks a weight class above to me, I have to say. I wonder if he's fought at a higher weight. I don't know much about him. Right hook to the body for Padley. Lands. Padley on the back foot here, moving around. Then a right hook to the body again for Padley after he occupied the guard with his lead hand. Moving laterally very well, Josh Padley at the moment. And now he's in the corner. We'll see what Belmedi can do in this position. Right hand to the body for Belmedi. Padley throws a 3-punch combo, finishing with a left hook and then a right hook to the body as he pivots out. And he's back on the move. And he's looking really, really sharp here, Josh Padley, early on. Belmedi with a 3-punch combo. He did land a right hook to the body. Then Padley comes back with his own right hook to the body and then a right hook upstairs around the guard afterwards. There was one little right hook, I think, from Belmedi that maybe got Padley lands the jab to the body, as I say that. Maybe got Padley's attention. There's a right hand and a little left hook from Padley on the inside to the head. Just short, sharp shots. Double jab from Belmedi, a right hook from Belmedi. Belmedi looks relatively powerful, but he is struggling to match Padley's speed. And so I think Belmedi's best bet would be to invest in the body and then maybe go from a bit later in the fight because it is a 12-rounder. But Padley looking good here in round 1. Another right hook to the body for Padley. It's working well, this jab upstairs. As he pivots around, he's throwing the hook. Working very well. Right into the body there for Belmedi, lands a straight right. Then a right hook from Padley to the body. Those hooks to the body right now for Padley are absolute money. Oh, there's a straight right to the body from Belmedi. Right hook from Padley. Uppercut from Belmedi, catches Padley as he pulls back. Sonny Edwards saying that the left armpit of Belmedi's bleeding, and apparently he noticed on the way to the ring it was bleeding, so I don't know what's going on there. I haven't seen that yet, but... Oh, massive right hand from Belmedi, misses, and then Padley counters with some body shots, and then a 1-2 to the head as he pivots out. Belmedi very rangy, but he is... yeah, he's missing wildly at the moment, mostly. But then when he does that, he looks like he's got a bit of power. Round 1 to Josh Padley for me. Very comfortable opening round for him, really. Outworking the Frenchman. Is this the co-main? It is indeed the co-main. Good body investment from Padlock. Indeed, Grandy, I agree with that. Salute everybody, says BR... I don't know how to say your name, man. Every time I see you. BRMO, let's call you that. 1-0 Padley for Whataboutism 70. Get your scores in the chat, by the way, guys, as we go. Michael Lynch. Hi, mate. Hello, Michael. I hope you're doing good, man. I'm in New York for daughter's birthday. You know where I'm going in 3 hours. Oh, down at Madison Square. Good seats, block 119, row 3. So if you're there, buy Michael a beer, people. I'm going for Shakur now. Looks real focused. Going to be wild. Hell yeah, bro. Oh, mate, have the freaking best time, man. I'm so happy for you being there. That's so cool. Oh, damn, my clock. As ever. Getting too involved in the chat. This is why doing a clock sucks. Round 2's underway. I went on my clock a little bit early, people, just so you know. So I'm about 2 seconds ahead on my clock, but my stream's live. Shots from Padley to start the round. Combos to the guard. He's doing a good job of... I like the way he works the guard first, Padley, to get the body to open up. It's really nice. Just occupy that guard, go low. You know, it's a consistent route of scoring for him. As I say, guys, do consider sending a super chat to help support the stream. We've Got the stream goal up on screen there, $150, but, you know, I don't care if we don't hit it. But it's just there to kind of track what we've got so far and try and hit some kind of goal. Jab to the body from Padley. Jab from Belmedi. Then hooks to the body from Padley. Oh, and then a little uppercut, lead uppercut that lands for Padley. Right hook to the body from Padley. He's lighting him up like a Christmas tree right now, Padley. He's really doing a nice job of going up and down. Not loads of clean shots to the head, but the body work is just relentless. Lovely work from Padley defensively as well in the corner. You can see, I really think he looks, sharpness-wise, another level now. He's able to box full time. Just dipped under the hook of Belmedi there. And a little right hand from Belmedi does catch him, but there's nothing on it really. He took this, well, there was a lot on the shot, but he was at range and took the sting off it by pulling back. I actually did see Calzer on Gaming's asking about Leo Tang. Oh, huge knockdown from Josh Padley with the left hook. Lovely. He's gone upstairs. He's caught him right on the chin there, people. Fantastic shot. Belmedi looks okay, but let's see if Padley sticks it on him now. Oh, no, he's going to the body now. Hooks. And then a right hook misses wildly. He's got him on the ropes. He's trying to hold, but he's caught him with a right hook to the head again. Hooks to the body. He's going crazy here. Padley looking for the stoppage. Belmedi finally manages to tie him up by holding his head. Belmedi's gone down. Referee's ruled it a slip. But I think he's gone down to buy himself a bit of time. 55 seconds to go in the round. Padley can finish it here in round 2. Left hook again. A right hook. Belmedi head dips. But he's on the ropes down. He holds again. He's doing a good job of getting Padley around the head and pulling him in, hugging him. Padley's saying, fight me then. And he pushes him into the corner. Belmedi grabs his head again. A little left hook on the inside, but not much on it. Belmedi's doing a good job of spoiling to try and survive the round here. Electric hook from Padley to knock him down. I can't wait to see that again. Oh, then a right hook. I think the referee's going to jump in. And a right hook, it's over. Belmedi's gone down. He's on his face. And the referee's waved it off. Fantastic performance from Josh Padley. Just punch perfect almost from Josh Padley. And he's the new European title holder. He's the new European champion. And he roars in victory. And he just looked absolutely fantastic in there. Really, really good performance from Josh Padley. And he absolutely blew him out of there. I want to see that first left hook again, but that was delightful. Thank you very much, 202, for the first super chat of this stream. Right on time for the knockout. It is Kelly next sharp. Easy work for Padley, says Andrew. I completely agree. I'm actually really glad it was an early stoppage because now I can chat with you guys before the main event. Zyle Gensio says, who is the Wiener Williams Skull versus Jacob Bank? Oh, winner, I think is what you mean. I'm a new subscriber from the Philippines. Big up, mate. Great to have you. I don't know anything about Jacob Bank, I'll be real with you, man. So, yeah, I will never watch William Skull again out of choice. Although he was okay in his fight before. It was like Shishkin before he fought Canelo. He's just so negative against Canelo, but he's not bad. Is Kelly going to get run over? We will find out, my friend. I would suspect he will eventually get stopped, but I haven't studied it, and I do think the key difference between him and Zhu is the angles he can take, and it's just if he can find a way to win rounds. But he's very, very good, Murtazaliev, but then at the same time, he's very inactive, so that could account for something. Do a poll for the main. Do you know what, mate? I will do a poll for the main. I will do a poll for the main. Let me get it going. Start a poll. Who wins this thing? Kelly. Oh, let's go Murta first. Murtazaliev. Kelly. Let's go. Poll is underway. Let's see what you think, people. Shop says, Sir Henry, you think a good parallel to the Tio Shakur fight is Roy Jones, James Toney if James Toney had quicker legs? Not really, mate. Like, I get the Roy Jones Shakur comparison, but Shakur's not No, he's nowhere near as athletic as Roy Jones was. Well, he's not as powerful as Roy Jones was anyway. Legs-wise, maybe not dissimilar. But I don't really see James Toney as being that much like Shakur. I think Shakur's a lot more mobile than James Toney, like you said. I don't know. It's just different for me. 202, mate. Thank you very much for that. So he's gifted 5 memberships. We've got 5 new members. So welcome Ming 1959, Peep 5118, Andrew McDowell. Oh no, you've not been gifted one. Carl Lowry has. Oh, big up Carl Lowry. Good to have you as a member, mate. You've been in here for a while. I can only see 3 people that got them though, so I don't know who else got one. But thank you very much for that, 2OT, you legend. Oh, mate, right. The Chicken Connoisseur has received a gift membership from 202. And he is a very active member of my community, so he deserves it big time. And an absolute innovator in the YouTube space as well. What a guy. What a creator. And Josh Padley wins. Good for him, man. Talking about Padley fighting Kakacho, I like that fight a lot. It's a fun co-main event on a Matchroom card. You may notice a slight redness to my face today, people, because I overestimated my abilities in the sun yesterday. So it's because my new sun cream's not Sahara tested like my old one was. That's why. Absolute disaster. I didn't actually get to see a replay of the hook. I wanted to see it. Oh well. Yeah, man. The CNSR is a very active member of my community, and he knows his boxing. So Josh Padley be interviewed. Right, what was I saying? So, do you know what would be cool? Actually, I don't think it will happen. But if we could hit 25K on this stream, I don't think. I mean, we're like 553 subscribers off. So I'd be surprised if that happens on this stream, but like it would be really cool to hit 25K today. It might happen. I mean, if something happens, if Shakur and Tio gets crazy, and people like the reaction video is big enough, then maybe. I don't think it'll happen on this stream. We've got 150 odd people in, but you know what I mean. You know what I mean, people. No, it says ref should have stopped the fight earlier. I was okay with it, man. Not all of it was clean, so I kind of was okay with it. I thought it was about right, to be fair. You've got to know when to push it, right? And it was so early in the fight, so I think if that was later in the fight and he'd gone through a lot of punishment, I might have agreed with you. But it was only the second round, so tough to say that for me. I think he got it about right. Morton says, Paddy did well against Shakur a year ago, especially for under 20 pro fights, especially for coming in last minute, and especially for the fact he wasn't even a full-time boxer at that point. I mean, just quite exceptional, really. I don't think there's any version of Josh Paddy that beat Shakur Stevenson, but that was an impressive thing to get in there and be able to do that. I just think he's better than people realize, Josh Paddy, but he's not a world beater, I don't think, but he might nick a world title. You know, he kind of reminds me of like an Anthony Crolla or someone like that in terms of the profile and the ability level. I think he'll be around for a while, so yeah, it's just about timing, really. David says, what does Kelly have to do tactically in order to win? It's a good question. Needs to draw out Murtazaliev's work. So the fight I spent a lot of time thinking about and studying was when he fought Tim Tszyu. I didn't study it before, but I studied it after. I watched that fight a lot. The way that Murtazaliev was stepping through with his right hand, he'd throw the lead or he'd throw the reverse 1-2 a lot. And Tszyu struggled with it because he was trying to check left hook him on the way in. Or check hook. Is he a southpaw Tszyu? I can't remember. But anyway, he was trying to check hook him on the way in. And because Murtazaliev was constantly going with straights, he was always beating him to the punch. I think it's really important that Kelly feints to draw out that second shot and then go with whatever he wants to do. And he needs to take angles. He needs to take angles and get around those straights. I think it's a real tough ask. I do. I really do. But I think the best thing he can do early is make himself really awkward because Murtazaliev's been out the ring. So you want to see how sharp he is. I don't think he'll be as sharp as he can be. But yeah, feints are important. I think the thing I've always had a problem with Kelly is that he's so explosive that he's not continuously active enough in the rounds and he does gas because of it. So I think he needs to use the jab really well. The jab is so important for Kelly in this fight. And in terms of Murtazaliev's weakness is because he does shift, there are moments where he is actually a little off balance or you know, he's on one leg or whatever in the pocket or approaching the pocket. So I think you can time your attacks with him. And actually, I thought he was going to be a lot taller than Kelly, and he's not. So Kelly's got to time his work. He's got to make the distance hard to close, and I think he's got to counter, and he's got to time his attacks. For me, that's probably high level what I think Josh Kelly needs to do, but that's based on what I've seen of them previously. And as I said, I've not really sat down and studied for this one, so I don't want to tell you that I think Kelly can't do it when I haven't looked at it properly. So yeah. That's what I feel based on what I know about them without studying too hard. Granny says, Kelly has to box and move. Don't give Murtazaliev a chance to set his feet. Also, good body investment. Yeah, I mean, that always... Going to the body is something every fighter should do, in my opinion. I never understand when it's neglected. You all right, Henry? I am all right, Ghetto Genius. Good to see you back, my friend. So, guys, while we're waiting for the main event, I'll just reiterate. We've got, you can see on the right of the screen, we've got... I can never figure this out. This here, Henry 5, is the magic number because if you're buying Teofimo versus Shakur and you are a returning or a renewing or a new member of DAZN, you get 5% off the price of the pay-per-view. And I'm so happy I can finally offer you a discount, so I just want to make sure everyone knows that that's there. Got it that time. I want to make sure everyone knows that's there because it is big, being able to get you money off the fights finally. And then I think moving forward, it'll be for everyone in future events. Also, use my link. So in the pinned comment, if you can see it, or in the description, there's a link. If you click that link to buy the pay-per-view or to subscribe to DAZN, I get a little cut of it, and it helps to support the channel big time. So I appreciate that. And finally, consider sending a super chat. We got a stream goal today. Only a couple of bucks sent in so far, but yeah, obviously I always prioritize the super chats. So I appreciate it, people, if you can help support the lives. As I enjoy it. It's hard work, but I do enjoy it. But yeah, anything you can give is always very welcome, but only if you can give it, as ever. I always say that. I don't want people... You're more than welcome here, even if you don't donate, of course, is what I want to say. Anyway, Onward. Ah, Hirko's back. Hello, mate. Good to see ya. I'll name this account later is back as well. It says, how was your trip to the Gold Coast? Very fun. Very fun. Didn't really get out of the house, to be honest. I was with my girlfriend and her mates. They do a trip every year, and I obviously now am included in this. And it was very, very good fun. Lots of drinking, lots of fun, lots of stupid conversations, and just tunes. And yeah, we did some top golf. Went out for a nice dinner. Yeah, it was great. Really enjoyed it. Also, we had a pool by the house, and then we had like I don't know what you call it. Like, what do you call it when the water's inland and houses are built around it? It's not a lake because it's like still part of the ocean. Anyway, canal, reservoir, I don't know, something like that. Anyway, there was a little pier at the end, so some of the lads were fishing off it. So yeah, it was just really nice, really wholesome, and just good. I love stuff like that so much. It doesn't get better for me. I love being around good mates and people and just chilling. It's just nothing better, really. But I'm the kind of person where like I'm on my own a lot because I work for myself. But I'm not an introvert at all. Like I don't really enjoy. I get my energy from being around people I enjoy being around, you know. So those weekends for me are always great, and they sort of make you very present and bring you back into reality. It's just good. You know, and living in a new country, sometimes it can be hard to come by that. So yeah. Anyway. Do I golf at proper boxing level, mate? I golf at I've hit a golf club twice level. But I like it, and I'd like to get good. I was playing paddle on Friday, and I used to play tennis when I was young, and I love paddle. It's great fun. I was an all right tennis player at school. I wasn't great, but I played since I was young. I was a complete bottle job when it came to the actual matches. Like I just couldn't mentally. I put so much pressure on myself when I was a kid. Very nervous character when I was young. Quite different now. Good morning, all. Good morning, Homebrew New Zealand. Good to see you, mate. I call you New Zealand, but you're not. You're Homebrew ZNZ. So I think I've always read that without the first Z, so I assumed you're in New Zealand making homebrews. Aaron C. Music Maker. Big up, mate. You say, great channel, Henry. Keep up the work, sir. I will keep up the good work. If you keep watching, I'll keep it up. And guys, as I say, link in the description for Shakur against Tio. How many of you in here are going to watch Shakur Tio tonight? Actually, it's a good question. We'll end the poll in a sec. We've got nearly 150 votes. I want to ask Murtazaliev Kelly. We've got 130 votes so far. Get your votes and people on the poll. The main event is coming up shortly. Oh, I need to update my card, don't I? Let's get that ready. Let's do it. So we got Murtazaliev, who is the champ. And he's from Russia. I would like Josh Kelly to win, though, because like I just feel like he never really fulfilled his talent level, but we shall see. I mean, what I'm saying is I'd like him to fulfill his talent level. I don't actually have a bias towards him winning, if that makes sense. All right. Clock is ready. Scorecard is ready. And we're just waiting for the main event. Tiger says, yo, Henry, my mum's an Australian citizen, so I've got the opportunity to move to odds. I'm in London ATM. How's life in Australia? Recommend it. Dude, look, the hard part is being far away from friends and family. That is the negative. That's the negative. If you can deal with that, and if you're looking to have just a kind of a more enjoyable day-to-day existence, and if you can make new friends and all that stuff, if you're okay with uprooting your life, I much prefer living here, man. It's why I'm here. I love my family. I love my mates. I would never leave based on that. It's very, very tough. But Australia is great. Just the culture over here is good, man. It's more chilled out. There's just so much more in this country in terms of like when you do have time off, the weather in so many parts of the country is so good. You've got the beaches. I find the people here more laid back. I mean, look, there's a lot of similarities to the UK, if I'm honest. It does just feel like hot UK in many ways. And that sounds like a bit of a basic assessment, but I would say do a trip and see how you feel about it. If you come to Melbourne, where I am, it's very similar to the UK. It's probably the most similar to the UK, actually, out of all the cities here. And obviously the weather as well is terrible for, like, 5 months of the year. But not as bad as the UK. Nothing's as bad as the UK, basically, I don't think. Public transport's really good. Pays a bit better. Yeah, it's just, I like it. The food scene's the best in the world, I think, in Melbourne. Unbelievable food scene. But, as I say, it's a trade-off. Josh Kelly's warming up on the pads right now. Paddy did win douchewag. Grandy says, Kelly's advantage is speed, footwork. His weaknesses are cardio, punch power. Murtazaliev advantage, power and conditioning. Murtazaliev also, I mean, it just depends how you define good footwork, because Murtazaliev does some clever things. He shifts. He's good at stepping through with the right hand. He can travel with that shot, But Kelly's feet, I'd say, are sharper. And Murtazaliev's feet, I would say, it's probably easier to turn it into a weakness. It's easier to capitalize on the way he does things, but you have to be able to do it for it to be a weakness, if that makes sense. So we've got nearly 200 of you in the chat right now, so do bang a like on the stream. Do consider sending a super chat to support. And as I say, if any of you want to watch Teofimo versus Shakur, we got it right there, people. Oh, I got it wrong this time. It's right there. Henry 5 at checkout for Teo versus Shakur. We get you 5% off. Use the link in the description or in the pinned comment. Do you know what, 202? You're talking about the spider. I've never seen a giant spider in the city, not once. So maybe I'm sure my time will come, but I've been here a couple of years now and it's not happened. So. Right. We're at 162 votes. 72% of you think Murtazaliev. Let's end that poll because it hasn't really changed. I'm going to ask you now, new poll. Are you watching Teofimo versus Shakur? Because I think Teofimo versus Shakur is going to be the most high-level fight probably this year in terms of what the two guys can do. But because it's so high level, it could be quite cagey. But I'll be there because it's just too high quality for me not to watch. Dave Venter says, are you sticking Skag? I think you mean with Shakur as your choice. Yes, I am. I am sticking with it, mate. So much thought goes into those predictions. The only way I'll ever change them is if I get new information. So, yeah. Oh. It's going to be a stiff back day for me today, I think, people. Bit of paddle on Friday. And then sitting at my chair all day doing this. It's going to be a bad Henry neck day. No question. All right. The fight's coming up, people. I think they're about to walk to the ring. They've gone to David Diamante, so they are about to be introduced into the ring. I hope people are very excited. We've got 200 of you in the chat right now. Do bang a like on the stream. Do consider sending a super chat. If you want to watch this with me, hit the link in the description for DAZN. It's my link, so it helps to support the channel. And if you want to buy, yes, Teo versus Shakur, 5% off at checkout with Henry 5. And there's 75% of you in the chat right now that are going to watch it. So if you are, please use my link. That's all I ask of you. Use my link. It's in the description or it's in the pinned comment. Use my link to buy the fight. And if you are a new member, you can get 5% off with Henry 5. So I really appreciate it, guys, if you would do that. Just, as I say, it doesn't cost you any more money. It will save you money if you're new, and it helps to support me. And Josh Kelly is on his way to the ring right now. Coming out to Jesus Walks. Great tune. Here we go. I'm psyched. I'm actually really excited to watch this. I wanted Josh Kelly to have a better career than he's had. I've always enjoyed him. Very fun style, just not The stamina, the conditioning has not really been there, but you know, very hittable when he gasses. Too explosive almost. He can't continuously work. Maybe at 54, maybe he's figured it out, but this is a big ask for him. But this would be his last chance to get a world title, I reckon. You know, 54 is a very tough division. I think if he, I personally think if he wins this, they'll put Conor Benn in with him at 54. That wouldn't surprise me at all. Although it is the IBF, so I'm sure there'll be some obscure mandatory he has to face first. Crowd's very pro-Kelly, of course. Murtazaliev's now on his way to the ring. He's just being introduced. Nikki says, hope he doesn't get Avanesianed. Quite hard to say, but accurate. Basket says, Josh Kelly is not Dalton Smith. We will see another typical UK bottle job. I mean, that's not really fair to say, mate. You're saying it like, oh, all UK fighters are bottle jobs. But the reality is that we already know that Kelly is at a certain level, like we've seen when he's lost before. So he's not a bottle job. He's just maybe not as good as Murtazaliev. A crude analysis from you, my friend. Nah, Ben wants an American, says, what aboutism? Ben wants a world title and money. So if that's what he can get, that's what he'll do. And it's an in-house fight for Matchroom, so... Murtazaliev's in the ring. All right, they're both in the ring. I'm almost ready to go. 225 of you in the chat right now. I hope you're with us for the rest of this fight, guys. I'm going to call it as I see it. I'll score it as I go. And I'll call it punch by punch, round by round. I've got a clock as well, so if you want to sync up your stream with mine, you can listen to my commentary. And it should be good. But this is intriguing to me. I mean, I really like this fight. It's so interesting. Truly rolling the dice against Murtazaliev, and you know that this is Kelly's chance. This is Kelly's chance. Kelly's chance. Tiger Duran says Henry with the nervous, excited twitch. Yeah, I get very like when I'm waiting for the fight to start. I get very excited. It's not nerves because I'm like really supporting anyone. It's just nerves because I just love it. Do you know what I mean? I'm sure you guys understand what I mean. You just get like, it's anticipation of what's about to happen. You're like, how is this going to go? I'm just so curious. I just love when you get a good matchup, a good style matchup where you're like, yeah, I just kind of want to see how that looks. Duran's exactly the same. All right, we'll stop the poll now. 75% of you are going to be watching Tio Shakur. So as I said, the pinned comment, click that link, use Henry5 at checkout. You get 5% off. Clicking the link helps to support the channel as well. If you're just buying the fight as an existing member or buying any fights. So yeah, really appreciate it, guys. Here we go. It's time. No. I'll keep this here until, I'll keep that there until we start. As I say, guys, when the fight's on, the only comments I can guarantee are super chats. Because it's, you've got to be focused on the fight. But I always get to the supers and they really help support the live stream. So I really appreciate it if you would donate. And, the free thing that you can do for me is subscribe and like this thing. Here we go. Kelly twitching those shoulders. So Josh Kelly has been announced. He's got his hands in the air. He looks excited. And next up will be Murtazaliev, and he will look cold as ice, I would imagine. Utopia Blue wonders if Tim is watching. Tim Henman. What a terrible joke. Tim Zoo, of course. I don't think it's new, Morton. He's done that time has come thing for quite a while. I don't know when he started it, but it's definitely not the first time I've heard it. CC Gamers says, salute to you, Henry. Let's have a great Boxing Day. We certainly will. This is the real Boxing Day. Some good fights. Russium. Exactly, Ming. Josh Byfield in the chat. Let's go. Come on, Josh. Your namesake's about to get... Let's find out. I'd like him to get it done. It would be nice. All right, they touched gloves. They've gone to their corners. Are about to get going, people. I'm very excited. As I say, guys, super chats during the fight get prioritized. We'll get rid of that for now. Here we go. Round 1's coming up. Round 1 is underway. Let's go. Let's see what we got here. Murtazaliev straight on the front foot, as you would imagine. Feinting the lead hand, Murtazaliev right off the bat. Stepping into range. Lands to Kelly's guard. Goes low. Murtazaliev mirrors him and goes low at the same time. Interesting. Straight away. Murtazaliev very bouncy and light on his feet to start. Kelly more planted. Oh, Kelly throws a little left hook right hand, but it misses. It looks as though Kelly will throw with power when Murtazaliev does get to the pocket. Kelly needs to be careful, though, as he pivots round. Murtazaliev is very, very good on his feet. Jab from Murtazaliev. Jab to the body from Murtazaliev. Kelly blocks it with his backhand. Good atmosphere in there, it sounds like, to be fair. Right hand from Murtazaliev, who lands the left hook there as well. Kelly slipped to his right, and then Murtazaliev threw the left hook straight away, and he caught him. It's a very, very good first minute there from Murtazaliev, really. Like, he's showing us he can touch Kelly, no problem, straight away. Oh, nice counter shots from Kelly there, though. Right hand to the body from Murtazaliev. That's very smart, investing in the body early from Bakhram. That was definitely the way to go with Kelly. Bakhram looks a lot bigger than Kelly now they're in the ring as well. I thought they were around the same height, but I think Kelly must have had lift in his shoes because Bakhram looks a lot longer in the ring tonight. Kelly the thicker man, but Bakhram definitely the more natural 54-pounder, that's for sure. Kelly's not over-moving, though, I'll say that, and that is a good sign for him for the gas tank. Murtazaliev right into the body lands again as Kelly pivots out to the right. Oh, uppercut from Kelly just misses, and I like what Kelly's doing. He is looking to counterpunch, as I said he should. Jab from Murtazaliev just misses, and then one lands. It's a nice, long, accurate jab from Murtazaliev. It's like a spear. Body jab from Murtazaliev, then a body jab from Kelly in reply. Lead hook from Kelly just misses as Murtazaliev pulls back. It's not the highest pace in round 1, but it feels ominous, if that makes sense. But yeah, I think this pace suits Kelly, I have to say. I don't think Kelly's going to gas at this pace. But nice body jab from Murtazaliev. He double shifted in, got his foot to the outside and landed that low. But that body is very exposed for Kelly, and that body is what will diminish his gas. Oh, left hook from Kelly, and then he's come forward here, and he's got on the front foot for a moment, landed a left hook to the body. Jab, body jab from Murtazaliev. Lands. It is... The bell's gone, and that's the end of round 1. It is a Murtazaliev round for me, but Kelly is a live dog in there, for sure. How has everybody else scored round 1? I thought the Murtazaliev jab to the body really took that round for me. Kelly needs to throw more. I agree with that, Josh. Has everyone else scored it? But I think Kelly, you know, it's good open round in terms of getting comfortable and feeling ready for what Murtazaliev will do. I like the fact that he went for him a little bit there. At the end, you can see Murtazaliev's face slightly marked up from that hook. But yeah, Kelly's speed is something. And I think if he can get Murtazaliev going backwards at times, that will be a very effective strategy. Kelly's on his feet the entire time in the corner. Round 2 coming up. Round 2 is underway, people. Let's see what we got here in round 2. Same look as the end of the first round straight away here. Kelly on the back foot again. Moving laterally. Crossing his feet a bit, though. And I think if Murta times... Oh, nice right hand to the body from Murta. But Kelly did spin out there. Body jab from Murtazaliev there. Nice counter jab there from Kelly. He parried the body jab. Came back with his own lead hand. That was good. And yeah, the counter punching strategy is the one for sure here. Jab to the guard from Kelly. I like when he gets inside, when he throws that jab to the guard and he steps in, that's when he needs to go to work with those hooks. That's when Murtazaliev looks troubled. Murtazaliev lands a jab to the body. Basically, Kelly's got to decide when they engage. That's the most important thing. But Murtazaliev's doing a good job of landing those singles to the body as Kelly moves around on the back foot. And that's how he's won that first round. He's landed another body jab there. Kelly doesn't have a way of consistently scoring. And I think he might... I'm already thinking he might need a knockout to win this because he just isn't scoring consistently right now, Kelly. I think the Murtazaliev long lead is just too good of a scoring shot for Murtazaliev right now. Kelly moving around laterally still. His mouth is open, but I think he's okay at the minute. Nice counter jab from Kelly. That was nice. He pulled away from the counter left hook of Murtazaliev. He's got to be careful dipping off the lead of Murtazaliev, though, because he is finishing with that left hook. Or the right hand, sorry. Kelly steps into clinch there, and Murtazaliev just kind of holds him with his forearm in place. Murtazaliev doesn't look... He looks stronger, Murtazaliev, to me. Jab from Murtazaliev to the chest of Kelly. Right hand there to the body from Murtazaliev. 50 seconds to go in the round as of now. Oh, nice counter left hook from Kelly there as Murtazaliev threw the jab. He's got to not do that too liberally, but it worked that time. Because Murta will he'll step in with the 1-2, and that 2 will catch you if you try and check hook him. But he got him that time. I think he needs to feint more, Josh Kelly, though. He needs to get Murta going backwards. That was better. He feinted, then he stepped in, then he pivoted out. But I want to see him throw combos when he gets in the pocket because his arms are shorter. So that would be where to get your hooks going. Body jab from Murtazaliev again. Kelly's hands are so low. I feel like he should be able to catch the body shots more effectively. He's always got his hands low, so he should be able to block those body shots. Oh, lead left hook from Kelly. Counter right hand from Murtazaliev. Oh, then a 1-2 from Kelly. And then a body hook from Kelly. That was nice. He's just fighting in bursts here, though, Kelly. So for me, I get another round from Murtazaliev. But again, Kelly showing a little burst at the end of the round. And it's almost like he's just trying to nick it with something memorable. But for me, I can't give him the round based off that last flurry. He needs to be more consistent through the round. But I'd love to know how you guys are scoring it. Get your scores in the chat and I'll have a quick look in between rounds. Guna Legend says, your TV network is down, but I've rescued it. Cheers for the commentary. No worries, my friend. 1-1 for most people. Wow. Interesting. I thought that Mercer outlanded him that round quite clearly, but I mean, good sign for Josh Kelly if people are scoring that second round for him. All right, round 3 coming up. We're underway in round 3. Let's see if Kelly can build on some of the good work we've seen so far. It's a 12-round fight, so there's plenty of time for him to start scoring now and picking up some rounds. Still early days. Moving side to side here, Kelly, at the start of the round. But the thing is, he needs to get work off. He's not closing the gap. He's just going side to side, and Mercer's just sort of waiting himself. He's waiting for Kelly to try and do a fast exit, and then he catches him as he exits. Jab from Murtazaliev, counter jab from Kelly. I like that. I want him to counter Murtazaliev's jab with his own jab. It's good. Left hook to the body from Murtazaliev off the right hand. He missed the right, then he went with the left. There was a right hand to the body there from Josh Kelly as he pivoted out. That was nice. Jab from Kelly as he pivots around. He's letting him get a little bit closer here, Kelly, but no, as I say that, he goes laterally again, so no. I want to see him right hand from Murta to the body. I want to see Kelly go side to side, then throw a combo, then go side to side again. Lead hook from Kelly misses. He's definitely making Murtazaliev think about coming in, though. And oh, nice counter uppercut there from Kelly. That was lovely. Slipped outside through the right uppercut. Lovely shot. Body jab from Murtazaliev. Kelly is getting a bit more active in terms of... I think he's matching Murtazaliev's punch output roughly at the minute. And then if he can get one of those bursts at the end of the round, right into the body from Murtazaliev, if he can get one of those bursts at the end of the round while matching him roughly output-wise, then you can start giving him rounds. Body jab from Kelly. That was nice. That's a shot I want to see more. Double jab from Kelly to the body. I think the second one was blocked. Jab from Murtazaliev misses. Kelly just shoulder rolls it. Or at least he dips back behind his shoulder. It wasn't really a roll. Right into the body, blocked. From Kelly. Lead left hook from Kelly. Murtazaliev's got that right hand nice and high. I think that left hook at the end of the round caught him. Oh, right hand from Kelly through the guard. That was nice. Murtazaliev gives him an ooh. This is Kelly's round right now for me. 40 seconds to go in the round. Counter jab from Kelly just misses there. I'm impressed by this performance so far from Kelly. I mean, I know I've not got him winning, but he's looking much more mature and composed in there. They're both bouncing now. Murtazaliev with the jab to the body. That was nice. Kelly's going to go for that burst soon. Yes, do give the video a like. I would appreciate that. Consider donating as well. It does support what I'm doing here, people, if you can afford it. Jab from Murtazaliev. Right hand from Kelly. Murtazaliev comes with a wild swing that misses. Oh, it's a close round, like. Body jab from Murtazaliev. I'm just going to edge that one to Kelly. I'm edging it to Kelly, but it was a very close round. I could have gone for Murtazaliev again, truthfully, but I'm going to edge that one to Kelly. Hell yeah, I didn't realize there's over 400 of you in here. That's awesome. Do give the video a like, guys, and make sure you subscribe. And consider sending a super chat and all that good stuff. If you want to watch this fight, use my link in the pinned comment. And if you're going to watch Teofimo Lopez and Shakur Stevenson later, Henry 5 at checkout, 5% off. Round 4 coming up. Yeah, there is nearly 500 of you in here now. It's great to see. Really appreciate it, people. Do bang a like on the stream. Round 4 coming up. We're underway in round 4. Kelly starts around with a lunging jab. I think Josh can hurt him, actually, Ming. I think Josh can hurt him. I think he has. I think he's got his attention. I don't think he can knock him out necessarily, but jab to the body from Murtazaliev lands. He steps in with a left hook there, Murtazaliev as well, but Kelly pivots around it. Jab from Kelly. It was sort of a hooking jab. It was nice. I want to see a little bit more sharp feinting from Kelly, but I do like the fact that he's moving at a consistent pace. He's not continuously explosive. It used to be his issue for me. He's in the corner now, though. Oh, lovely right hand. A bit low, I thought that was from Murtazaliev, but right into the body. Murtazaliev starting to circle that lead. Lunging right hand from Murta that Kelly just dips under and pivots round. Oh, right hand over the top of Murtazaliev's jab lands for Kelly to the head. A lovely counter right hand. Really good shot. Didn't deter Murtazaliev from coming forward, but definitely stopped him for a moment there in his tracks. Beautiful. Oh, Kelly's knocked him down. Huge counter lead hand from Kelly. It was a jab. He really loaded it up. I think Murtazaliev just got, I think it was a flash knockdown, But he threw the right hand Murtazaliev, and Kelly just slipped it and pinged him over the top with this powerful lead hand. Beautiful shot from Kelly, and he's knocked him down. Fantastic knockdown by Josh Kelly. And this counter-punching strategy is absolutely on the money right now. But straight back to it. Kelly's not jumping on him because he knew it was a flash knockdown. Murtazaliev looks fine, and Kelly's pivoting around again. Kelly steps in. Murtazaliev lands a little right hook to the body as Kelly steps in there. But right now, it's a 10-8 round for Josh Kelly. Beautiful counter punch, and he is countering absolutely lovely this round, Josh Kelly, with the singles. He's just got to manage his gas tank through this fight. He's got to stop Murtazaliev's bodywork, and just, if he can keep scoring with those... There you go. He's just parried the jab of Murtazaliev to the body there, and that's exactly what you want. I was saying that with the low hands, he should be able to. Head movement upstairs, block downstairs. That should... There's a body jab there from Murtazaliev though that lands. 40 seconds to go in the round. Kelly steps in and they clinch. Murtazaliev just holds his arms like this every time Kelly steps in for a clinch. He just holds his forearms out. Kelly pivots out again. Constantly on the back foot, circling the ring right now, Kelly. But that's good. He wants to walk him onto something. And Murtazaliev's not having an issue closing the gap either. So body jab from Murtazaliev. Right hand to the body that Kelly pivots away from. Lovely. Kelly's just blocking everything and pivot. That's nice. 10-8 round for Kelly. Really good. Wow. So I've got Kelly a round up after 4. A point up, I should say, after 4. Round 5 coming up. What's everyone in the chat seeing? Beautiful. Let me see that again. Sorry, I missed the replay of the counter. Show it again, you dicks. Oh, I missed the bloody replay. That's so annoying. All right. Round 5 coming up, people. Let's see. Let's see if Kelly can keep this pace up. He looks chill. It's not a fast-paced fight. Bakhram needs to step it up. Round 5 underway. Same pattern again, guys. Same pattern every round right now. And no need for Kelly to change it. Bakhram's not closing the gap. Well, right into the body for Bakhram lands, though, as I say that. And they clinch. Absolutely, Josh. The key is managing that gas tank now for Kelly and finding those counter punches. Because Bakhram's the one on the front foot. He's struggling to close that gap. He needs to double that jab up, really, Bakhram, for me. And he needs to step through with the right hand as well. Kelly with the counter left hook. Bakhram's got his right hand nice and high, though, so he does block it cleanly. Not a lot going on in the first 45 seconds of the round here. Bakhram with a right hand to the chest of Kelly as Kelly pivots out. Kelly is having to start... I think Kelly's moving a bit more vigorously this round, though, and that will make him more tired. Counter left from Kelly again, though. That actually scooped just in between the guards, so that worked. He's moving a bit too much, though, for me, Kelly, right now. Well, there's a jab from Bakhram that lands. For me, Kelly, yeah, he's over-moving now a little bit, and Bakhram's obviously stepped up the pace a bit here. I liked it better when Kelly was just... He needs to land something, Kelly. Oh, Bakhram with a straight left there, and then a right hand on the inside, right to the body as the referee tries to break them. Bakhram's got quite a bit of a reddening around his right eye, actually. It's swelled up a bit from that lead hand Kelly landed to knock him down. Kelly's marshalling it well right now, but... Oh, there's a jab from Kelly that gets through the guard. Lovely. He needs to land a couple more of those, though, just to slow Bakhram down a bit. Now he's holding his feet a bit more, and this is what you need from Kelly. He has been moving too much. But now he's holding his feet a little bit more, and that's better. And then he slips away from Bakhram's jab. Much better. Right hand, he shoulder rolls there. See, Kelly can hold his feet a bit more than he is. He needs to be a little bit braver for me at the moment, because when Bakhram is in the pocket, he isn't pressing it, because he's worried about those counters. Right hand from Kelly to the body. It's a close round right now. There are 50 seconds to go. I'm not sure which way I'm giving it right now. It's close. I think Bakhram slightly outlanded him so far this round for me with 40 seconds to go. Body jab from Bakhram. But counter jab from Kelly comes in. 30 seconds to go in the round. Let's see what happens here in the last 30. Could swing it either way if something big lands for someone. Kelly dips onto the right hand of Murtazaliev there. Makes him miss. Jab from Kelly lands. Lovely. Lovely stiff jab through the guard. Jab and right hand miss for Murtazaliev. Let's see if Kelly can land something else before the end of the round. Oh, lovely counter right hand for Josh Kelly. He just shoulder rolled the right hand of Murtazaliev and then he fired a beautiful hooking right hand. That's Kelly's round for me. He's taken it with those last couple of big shots he landed. There was a stiff jab and then he's landed a lovely counter right hand there. Beautiful work from Josh Kelly. Round 6 coming up. Still a long way to go, people. A long way to go still, but he is outboxing him at the minute. Josh thought that was a great round for Bakhram. I thought that Kelly did enough to stay with him, and then he landed a couple clean shots at the end. So I've got it 48-46 Kelly right now. People think Kelly will gas out. Entirely possible, entirely possible. We've seen it before. Do consider sending super chats or whatever, guys, to support the stream. Donations and that are welcome. Oh, round 6 coming up. Could like the stream, and it's free to subscribe. Do subscribe if you're new. Round 6 underway. Let's go, let's see. Kelly on the back foot again. Jab from Mercer just misses. Oh, Kelly just landed a shot there in a right hand. Shook Murtazaliev a bit there. Good fight this, isn't it? Really good, Mick Thompson. I agree with that. And if you're not watching, the pattern is exactly the same every round, people. Kelly on the back foot, making it hard for Murtazaliev to close the gap, and then occasionally picking his moments to hold his feet and then countering. Counter with a jab at the middle there, but I think they both missed. And the Kelly counter jab has been important because it means Murta can't step through with his second shot. I'm used to seeing Murtazaliev stepping in to his right hand. Oh, right hook on the inside from Murtazaliev as they clinch. Referee breaks them. I'm quite surprised that Murta's not going for... I mean, I think Kelly has hurt him because there's a body jab for Murtazaliev. Murtazaliev has been hurt by Kelly. You can see his eye. It's shutting. And he's not walking through Kelly. He's certainly not. I do think that the long period out of the ring as well has diminished Murtazaliev. He does not look the same as he did in that Sioux fight. I think he's finding the range... He's finding... I mean, look, it's hard to find the range against anyone that's moving the way Kelly is as he moves away from a 1-2 of Murtazaliev. But yeah, Kelly's picking his moments to box in the round. Body jab from Murtazaliev lands. Kelly's moving too much for me again, though. I don't like it when he's galloping like this, when he's moving around the ring. It's hard to... There's a counter left hook from Kelly that's blocked. Right now, I've got Murtazaliev winning this round because he is the one trying to make the round and he's landed a few body jabs. Right. Oh, lovely counter right hook from Kelly, though. That was nice. Partially blocked, I think. I mean, right now, Murtazaliev's face is bust up. Kelly's looking pretty still. Right hand from Murta misses. I am just a bit concerned that Kelly's not quite throwing enough. He's not throwing enough at the minute, I have to say. A couple of nice counters, but Murta's just been more consistent this round. Five seconds to go. Oh, it's tough to score this, man. Right hand from Murtazaliev on the chin of Kelly, just as he's pivoting out Kelly. I'm going to... So it's hard, right? This is the dilemma. Murtazaliev threw way more punches, but Kelly landed the cleaner counters. I think he partially blocked a couple of them, though, so I'm going to go for Murtazaliev that round. Close. It's really close. My concern for Kelly is he's starting to gallop now. And I don't think he needs to do that. I think if he just holds his feet and lets his hands go a little bit more, just keep countering him. Keep countering. Move your feet a little bit less, though, and just be a bit more liberal with your counters. But he's moving. Kelly's galloping a bit at the moment. Like I said, he's moving around a bit too much. And it gets harder to score the rounds for him when he does that. 600 of you in the chat. Do bang a like on the stream, please, people. It really helps. Do subscribe if you're new. Round 7 coming up, and we're underway. Let's see how he manages the pace now, Kelly, because there's a counter left from Kelly off the jab. Right hand from Murtazaliev is blocked. Kelly galloping again. I don't like it. I don't like it. I get doing it. There we go. Now he holds his feet. I like it when he does it in moments to reposition, but then once he's repositioned, he needs to make smaller adjustments, not gallop. There's a counter jab from Kelly against the chest. Jab from Murtaz to the guard. Martin Wood Wilkinson in the chat. Big up, mate. I've just seen you there. Counter left from Kelly. Nice. Left hook. Oh, there's an uppercut from Murtazaliev that just is blocked, though. Or Kelly sort of pulls away. Right into the body from Murtaz, just misses there. But, Murtazaliev's the one trying to make the fight right now, and that's when it starts getting harder to score it for Kelly. He's really not participating, Kelly. Counter left hook, blocked. Right hand from Kelly, then a left hook, both to the guard, though, so they're not scoring shots. But they are heavy. Need some water. My voice is going. Body jab from Murtazaliev. 1-2 from Murta misses, and then he throws a left hook. Kelly dips under it. Left hook from Kelly on the inside. And then a right hook to the body lands for Murtazaliev there. Oh, there's a counter left hook from Murtazaliev that catches Kelly there, but he was pivoting, so he took the sting off it. Right hook from Kelly around the guard. That was nice. Close round this. Again, very close. Kelly's got his mouth open. He's breathing pretty heavy here. Jab from Kelly. Right into the body from Murtazaliev. Good shot, that. Body jab from Murtazaliev lands. Kelly's moving too much again. He needs to be a bit braver for me and stay in the pocket a bit longer. Left hook from Murta as Kelly exits. I think it just scuffed him. Wouldn't call it a scoring shot. Jab from Kelly through the guard. Jab to the body from Murtazaliev. Left hook from the body from Kelly, but it was blocked by Murtazaliev. Body jab from Murtazaliev blocked. Jab to the head from Murtazaliev. That was nice. Right hand from Murtazaliev. Kelly turns away from it as he pivots out. Now he's kind of dancing. He's showboating a bit at Kelly, but... Well, there's a counter uppercut from Kelly that was nice, but... This is Murtazaliev's round for me going into the last 15 seconds. He's just been a bit more active than Kelly here. Not that Murtazaliev's landing a huge amount either, but he is outworking Kelly and he's trying to make the fight. And so it's difficult to score this round for Kelly for me. And I think he's tired and he's trying to make it look like he's more comfortable than he is. A couple of little inside shots from Murtazaliev. That's Murtazaliev for me. So I've got it level after 7. All they're doing is crediting Kelly's work in the commentary, but for me, Murtazaliev is... It's just he's not active enough, Kelly. He's doing the nicer work in terms of what's technical in those moments where he throws those counters, but they're just not frequent enough. But the scores have got to be close. What's everyone scoring this right now? Over 600 of you in the chat, guys. Nearly 7. Do bang a like on the stream, please. Subscribe if you're new. Round 8 coming up. We're underway in round number 8. Same thing again. No tactical variation in this fight from either man. Left hook from Kelly to the guard. Josh has got it dead even. Aimless has got a dead even. Oh, right hand round the guard from Murtazaliev lands there. Kelly gives him a little nod. Left hook to the body from Murtazaliev. I think Murta's going to get to him. I'm just starting to see him land. Oh, there's a nice counter jab from Kelly. But I think Murtazaliev body jab from Kelly. That was nice. I do feel watching it right now that Murta's going to start getting to him. Kelly looks like he's slowing down. He's still galloping, but he's not as quick with it as he was. I could be wrong. Maybe he'll get a second wind. There's a right hand from Murta on the inside there that lands. Body jab from Murtazaliev. Body jab from Murta again. Kelly does look tired to me, guys. He's a bit sweaty, which is fine, but his mouth's wide open, and he just isn't looking as reactive right now. Dips onto the left hook of Murtazaliev, though. The commentary's really, really bad. It's crediting nothing Murtazaliev's doing. Body jab from Murtazaliev. All they're doing is talking about how Kelly's really good. But, you know, expected. Oh, that's a nice shot from Kelly. Left hook around the guard, then a straight up right hand through the middle. Nice. Kelly, it's annoying though, because he'll land a good counter. He just doesn't consolidate the way. Oh, lovely right hand. Oh, big left hook from Kelly around the guard. As I say that. Great three-punch combination from Kelly. All hurtful shots. He's going to have to do that. And then he clinches. He's going to have to do that. He needs to hurt him a bit more. The pace is slowing. That's okay if you can land some shots. Because Murta doesn't want to get hit by those. You can see that hurt him. His face is all swollen, Murtazaliev. Left hook from Kelly there on the spin. He looks fresh as a daisy in the face, Kelly, and that will help with the judges. Left hook from Murtazaliev there on the ropes. Did land. Jab from Kelly through the guard. Mostly blocked. 30 seconds to go in the round. Right hand from Murtazaliev misses. Counter uppercut from Kelly missing. Lead left hook from Murtazaliev blocked. Oh, this is hard to score this round, man. Right into the body from Murtazaliev. That one combo from Kelly in the middle was the best sequence of the round. Little right hand from Murtazaliev. Oh, that's hard to score, man. The Kelly work was a lot cleaner. I thought Murtazaliev was more consistent, but that combo in the middle of the round stood out to me, so I'm going to go for Kelly. Yeah, that three-punch combo in the middle was so nice, and there was a right hand around the guard as well. Yeah, I think that's a Kelly round. It's close, guys. Really, really top good fight. I mean, I would like them to Kelly to move a little bit less, as I keep saying, but he is still nicking rounds, so what can you say? He is running ghetto, but then in between that, he's scoring some big shots. 700 of you in the chat right now, guys. Please bang a like on the stream. Do subscribe if you're new. We're about to go into round number 9. Round 9 underway. Underway? What the hell's underway? Murtazaliev starts around with a jab to the guard. There's a right hook from Murtazaliev. I don't think it quite landed clean, but it was close, and they clinch. Jab from Murtazaliev. Kelly doesn't... He takes a sting off it, though. Kelly didn't really land. Kelly pivoting left, pivoting right. Jab from Kelly, missing. Murtazaliev's there to be hit right now for Kelly if Kelly had a bit more about him in the gas tank, but I really like when Kelly gets the jab, brings the guard up, goes low, goes high. I mean, that three-punch combo is working great for him. Glad you're enjoying the commentary, mate. Boxing Source. Do appreciate it. Do consider sending supers, guys, to support the live. Counter hook from Kelly there. Pivots out, but it's straight on the guard, so it wasn't a scoring shot. I saw Belly has Kelly 3 up. I mean, I can't quite see that, but it's not impossible to score it that way. As much as I think Belly can be quite biased, I don't think that's a horrible scorecard. Kelly slipping away from all of Murtazaliev's combos there. Holy lead hook from Murtazaliev, drops Kelly. He's dropped Kelly. That was a big lead hook. Right up close. The commentary are kind of in disbelief, I think. He's up on 7. He looks all right. But it was a powerful shot, that from Murtazaliev. The referee says box. It was a really, really strong lead hook from Murtazaliev there. That's why Kelly doesn't engage. Because the referee's timed out for holding. I think he's helped Kelly out a bit there. But dips onto the right hand of Murtazaliev there, does Kelly. But yeah, this is why Kelly doesn't hold his feet. Because he's just not... You've not got the... Oh, big right hand from Murtazaliev. Kelly holds onto the rope to stay up. And he pivots around again. His legs aren't gone, though. He's fine. But it was a big right hand. This is just classic Josh Kelly. You get to those championship rounds and it's not quite there. Left hook from Murtazaliev lands. Very good fight, though, isn't it? Very fun. These are the sort of events we need, more in the UK. These sort of shows. Doesn't always have to be a big Saudi fight. You can have a good world title fight between two top guys. One guy who's maybe not quite good enough. But you sell out an arena in the UK, you get the big champions over. It's fun. Murtazaliev with a 3-punch combo. Everything misses. Kelly with a left hook on the inside. Counter left from Kelly again. Nice. Kelly looks okay now. He looks composed, but... Oh, what the hell? What on earth was that? There was a body shot. It's called a slip. That was so weird. It looked like he landed a body shot and Kelly went down, but it wasn't called a knockdown. Very weird. Kelly wobbled and fell down, though. That's a 10-8 round for Murtazaliev. So I've got it all level after 9. No, sorry, I don't. I wrote 10-9 by mistake. I've got Murtazaliev 1 up after 9. Bloody hell. Last 3 rounds. These are the championship rounds. And this is where a lot of people feel like Kelly would come undone. So let's see if he can get through them. Let's see if he can win them. Yeah, that body drop was weird. I want to see it again. That lead left hook from Murta was lovely. No one commenting on the weird... Let's see this. It's a body jab. And Kelly went down. That should be a knockdown. I'm sorry. I don't care if he stumbled and fell because it did... That's ridiculous. The punch landed and he went down. That's a knockdown for me. Round 10 coming up. Here we go. Murtazaliev is going to apply intense pressure now. So Kelly needs to be... Oh, big right into the body from Murtazaliev lands. Kelly's got to be super sharp now. For me, if I'm Josh Kelly, I'm looking for big counters. I'm going for it with those counters now. Every opportunity he gets to counter. Because Murtazaliev's just walking into the pocket right now and unleashing big shots. Jab from Kelly lands on the pivot. I want to see Kelly land some cracking counters here. Big right into the body again from Murtazaliev. And I think Kelly needs to go for it before the gas tank's out. Although he seems to feel he can box his way through the next couple of rounds. Jab and pivot again. Do consider contributing to the stream, guys. Supporting it by sending in a donation or a super chat. Much appreciate it. Bang a like on the stream and subscribe as well, please. Oh, counter jab from Kelly. Body jab from Mercer misses. Thank you for the super, Kanito. Good to see you, mate. There's a 2-punch combination from Kelly there. But I think it was mostly blocked. The lead hook from Murtazaliev blocked this time. Kelly got his chin nice and down and the hand up. Kelly's actually doing quite a good job of negotiating this round at the minute. They've landed a similar amount of shots for me. Half the round still to go. The big right hand to the body at the start of the round from Murtazaliev was the best punch so far. Kelly jabs through the guard there. Body jab from Kelly. He looks like he's got his legs back though, Kelly. He looks okay. He just looks so vulnerable when... Oh, right hand from Murtazaliev as Kelly pulls back. Counter jab from Josh Kelly. Anyone's round right now. Jab from Murtazaliev. Right hand from Murtazaliev and a left hook And another left hook from Murtazaliev. Kelly backs up. Now he's in the corner. They weren't full-blooded blows. Kelly was moving during all of them, but they were landing. Body jab from Murta, partially blocked. 30 seconds to go in the round. Left hook to the body from Murta, blocked properly. Counter jab from Josh Kelly. That was nice. I think it was blocked, though. He's holding his feet a bit more now, Kelly. I much prefer it like this. He's too static in the pocket. I like it when he's moving with small steps in the pocket. I don't like when he stands still, because that's why he got knocked down with that lead hook. Oh, God, that's hard to score. I'm going to go for Murta, I think, because of the volume. There's a jab from Murtazaliev that lands. Yeah, Kelly's gassed because he could even go for a rally at the end there. That's a Murta round for me, I think. So I've got him 2 points up now. I've got the same as you, Josh. Murta 2 up. Nearly 1,000 of you in the chat right now, guys, which is great to see. Please do like the stream. And also, you can see here, Henry 5 at checkout. If you're buying Teofimo Lopez and Shakur Stevenson, I can get you 5% off your purchase if you're going to watch that fight. If you're going to buy it anyway, you might as well use the code, people. You know what I mean? You might as well. Because it's a free discount. So use the link in the pinned comment or in the description. That helps to support the channel as well, because then I get a little share of the revenue on that. Round 11 coming up. But yeah, use my link in the pinned comment or the description, and use Henry 5 at checkout to buy Teofimo Lopez and Shakur Stevenson. Round 11 is underway. Let's go. Body jab from Murta. Right hand from Murta just misses. Counter right hand. Oh, Kelly slips over there. That was a slip. Counter right hand from Kelly. He hit the shoulder of Murta and he sort of overthrew it as a result. Murta did a good job of shoulder rolling that counter right hand from Kelly there. But Kelly is going for it with those counters like I want him to. Body jab from Murta. Jab upstairs from Kelly. Oh, lead hand from... was that a counter from Kelly? I was switching. Sorry, I missed that. I think it was a counter from Kelly. Right hand from Murta. Misses there. Kelly dips onto the left hook. Pivots away, but he didn't score with the reply shot. Jab from Kelly. Kelly's showboating again here. I think he does that when he's tired. It's a bit like when Tyson Fury was doing against Usyk. Trying to create the illusion you're doing better in the round without actually punching. Murtazaliev lands a right hand there as Kelly pulls his head back. I still think the fight's there for Kelly if he can really go for him and land something clean and heavy. He does need a knockdown, though, for me, if he wants to win this fight. It's a close round right now. Left hook from Kelly at the end of that combo landed. Right into the body from Murtazaliev. Lovely. Right hook. Body jab from Murtazaliev. Kelly takes the sting off it though by moving backwards. Jab to the head from Kelly, just through the guard there. Oh, right hand to the body, left hook to the body from Murtazaliev. Adam Smith claiming Murtazaliev's looking lost. I think, you know, not quite sure that's a fair assessment, but yeah. I think he's boxing the round. I think he knows exactly what to do, and Kelly's just on the back foot a bit too much for him to land. Lovely jab from Murtazaliev lands. That was good. Shook Kelly's head there. Counter left hook from Kelly. Right hook to the uppercut to the body from Murtazaliev lands. He is getting to him now in those moments on the ropes. Kelly's not finding those big shots. There was a right hook from Murtazaliev on the inside there, but it wasn't really clean because it was sort of in a clinch. Left hook from Murtazaliev. Right hook. He's almost catching Kelly on the side of the head there. He's got to be careful there, Kelly. Left hook from Murtazaliev there lands again. Kelly's rolling with it all. I can't give that round to Kelly, though. That's a Murtazaliev round. I can't give that round to Kelly. So Murtazaliev's won this fight now. Kelly needs a knockout for me in this last round. That's fair, Josh. Josh has Murta one up. I preferred the bodywork from Murta in that round on the ropes and whatnot. Yeah, so I mean, Josh says he had a draw in this last round. I trust Josh's scoring, so yeah, I mean, it's possible that Kelly could get a draw then, I suppose. But I personally have got Murta having won this fight already, so Kelly needs to win by knockout for me. Last round. Here we go. We're underway. Let's see if Kelly goes for it or if he feels he'll be able to nick it on the scorecard. He might feel that way. Left hook for Kelly lands. Right hand for Murtazaliev lands. Oh, Kelly freaking massive right hand from Murtazaliev on the ropes there. The ropes definitely held Kelly up there. That probably could have been called a knockdown. Yeah, I'm impressed by how well Kelly's done. My sort of, I didn't study it, so I didn't want to commit to anything, but I did sort of, oh, nice counter jab from Kelly. I did sort of think that Murtazaliev would walk through him at some point, which hasn't really happened. Kelly's moved his legs well. Right hand from Murtazaliev to the body. Kelly landed a right hand just before that as well. Missing wildly there, Murtazaliev. Kelly dipping his head down. Oh, nice counter jab from Kelly in the middle of Murtazaliev's combos there. Commentary don't think Kelly needs to win the round. They think he's won already. I personally don't see that. But you guys can see my scorecard. So yeah, right hand from Murtazaliev. The thing is, the commentary aren't actually scoring. They're just sort of vaguely saying, yeah, I think he's won. But you have to score rounds individually, people. You all know that. Oftentimes, commentary aren't scoring individual rounds. They just go, oh yeah, I think you got him up by one. They just give it like a rough feeling. Lead hook from Murtazaliev. I think it was a slip from Kelly. Yeah, Kelly's not going for it here. I think he thinks he's up on the scorecard. So, or at least he doesn't feel comfortable gambling. So yeah, for me, oh, there's a right hand from Murta and a left hook. Kelly rolled all of that, but it did catch him. The left hook at the end there. 1-2 from Murta, misses, then he ends up in the corner. Kelly lands a big, there we go, Kelly's going for him now. Big swings. He's absolutely gone for Murtazaliev, but Murtazaliev blocked most of it. Kelly went for him there in the corner because Murtazaliev missed his shot, fell into the corner, and then Kelly went for him with a 6-punch combo, but that will have fatigued him a bit, Kelly. He can't do that for too long. But that does give Kelly the advantage in this round for me because that was big. None of it really got through super clean, but Murtazaliev also not having a super clean round, so Kelly's been getting... I had Murtazaliev slightly ahead before that. Kelly nicking it with little jabs. Jab from Murta misses. I think I still want to see a bit more from body jab, body right hand there from Murtazaliev. Kelly's showboating like he's won, but he's not won this fight for me, unfortunately. Even if he takes this round. Too inactive throughout many of the rounds. Right hand from Murtazaliev lands. Murtazaliev's corner are going crazy, egging on. So, yeah, it was another very close round. I'm going to give that to Josh Kelly for that little flurry that he had. But it's not enough on my scorecard. I've got it 114-112 to Bakhram Murtazaliev. Get your scores in, people. Let's get a poll going. Poll's running, people. Let me know what you got. We'll wait for the result. While I've got you, people, if you want to buy Teofimo Lopez and Shakur Stevenson, use the link in the description or the pinned comment and type in Henry5 at checkout for 5% off the pay-per-view. Also, like the stream and subscribe to a guy called Henry, and fire in a donation or a super chat if you want to help support what I'm doing here, if you enjoy my work. So from 200 votes, 63% of you have got Murtazaliev, 18% Kelly, 19% draw. All right, let's get the scores. Here we go. I'll read the scores to you as we get them, people. I'm going to end the poll before we get the results. No UFC for me, K-Dizzle. Just boxing, boxing, boxing. Love this game, man. Josh thinks Kelly's getting the decision. I'll end the poll before we get the scores because I don't want people voting because, you know, oh, I'm so smart. I picked the judge's result. Oh, Ad Ben, thank you so much for the super mate. That means a lot. Helps to support what we're doing here big time. Much needed. Thank you. I think Kelly's tactics were based on his known limitations. You know, he knew himself that he couldn't, you know, box the way against Avanesyan. He moved his legs a lot more. Thousands of you in the chat right now waiting for the result, people. I'm going to give it to you the second we get it. And don't forget, the Tio Shakur. Is that the right way? Yeah. Tio Shakur. There. Henry 5 at checkout. Use the link in the description or the pinned comment. I wonder how many subscribers we've got on the stream as well. I'm trying to get to 25k people, and we're on our way, and I really help your support in doing that. Help your support? I'd love your support in doing that. 24,500, so we're 500 subscribers off 25k now. We're getting there. All right, the results coming. I'm going to end the poll. Nearly 400 votes. 63% Murtazaliev, 20% Kelly, 17% draw. So, quite mad. Jeremy says, how do you have 3 times more live watching versus other channels with more subscribers? Because people like what I'm doing. Right, let's hear it. 113. 113 a draw. 115. 111. 114. 113. For the winner. Majority decision. And the new Josh Kelly got it. Josh Kelly got it. I'm obviously pleased for him. New champion of the world. He's finally a world champion, Josh Kelly. Obviously, I don't agree with the scorecards. I don't think I could give that fight to Josh Kelly. But, and if you look at the voting as well, the poll, 63% Murtazaliev, 20% Kelly, 17% draw. I think it's pretty clear that most people thought Murtazaliev won. Yeah, there were some close rounds, but yeah, I don't think that's a fair call, to be honest. But it was a close fight. I can see how, yeah, I can see it. I mean, I had it 114, 112 Murtazaliev, right? So 2 rounds to Kelly, then you have him winning it. But I thought the 115, 111 was a bit wide. Yeah. Very, very interesting, people. What did you make of it? Get in the comments and let me know what you made of that. You can see my scorecard, how I scored it for Murtazaliev. But it was a close fight. There's no denying it. You know, I didn't have Murtazaliev up by multiple rounds. There was one in there. I think a draw. I could see a draw. I find it harder to see it for Kelly, but, you know. That's boxing, people. That's boxing. So while I've got you, I'll have my reaction video out UK morning time. We'll then have the reaction video out for Teofimo Lopez and Shakur Stevenson. We're going live for that in a few hours. So I hope to see as many of you in the chat right now as possible for that live stream. If you've enjoyed this one, if you enjoy the scoring and all that stuff, syncing up my commentary with the fight. And of course, one final plug before we talk about this one a bit more. If you want to watch Teofimo Lopez and Shakur Stevenson, use the link in the pinned comment or the description. Henry 5 at checkout for 5% off. Now, people, that's a bit of a nuts one. Like I don't know how other people were scoring this, YouTubers, but you look at the voting, and as I say, I'm actually going to put it up on screen. Let me just get this. So I can put this up on screen. This was the vote. Josh Kelly being interviewed now. Let's see what he's got to say. So Josh Kelly talking about he's from the Northeast. He's telling Middlesbrough to big themselves up. It's great for the city, I'll say that. I'm not unhappy for Josh Kelly at all. I'm really pleased for him that he got the result, but I have to say that I don't think he won. I don't think he won. I could have seen a draw. I also could have had it worded for Murta by a round. We've got Boxing Life in the chat. Episode 1 of Advanced Chess podcast that is out on Monday, guys, with Boxing Life. Close fight. Definitely a few swing rounds, but felt Murta won that. Yeah, I'm the same as you, bro. You can see my scorecard there. You can see the poll on the screen as well. There. 63% Murta, 20% Kelly, 17% draw from 341 votes. It's a decent sample size. So yeah, a bit mad, really. Guys, do subscribe before you go and make sure you like it if you're dropping off. Tomorrow, G King has just joined us. I'm sure tomorrow will be with us for the Shakur Teofimo fight. And you guys know what to do if you are buying the fight. I'm happy for Josh Kelly. I am. But I also think Murtazaliev won the fight. I can feel both of those things at the same time, you know? It's one of them, people. It's one of them. I thought he was moving a bit too much. Do you know what, Jamie, if you're still in the chat, we will do this fight in our podcast as well as Shakur and Tio. But yeah, Boots Ennis actually probably is the fight, and Boots Ennis he'll get his payday, Josh, but Boots will get him. Boots will get him. I don't know who else he would fight. He could maybe have a defense against like a Tim Tszyu. I don't know. But yeah. I'll do a few minutes of questions, guys. Get your questions in for me about that one or whatever you want. And then I will get off to film my reaction, which will be out on Sunday morning, as will the Shakur and Teofimo Lopez one. Little break for me, have some breakfast, then we're into the next live. Shakur Stevenson, Teofimo Lopez, Shakur Stevenson, I should say. A-side first, of course. Hope to have as many of you as possible for that one. It's already scheduled on the channel, so you can jump in the chat and start getting your thoughts in already. I reckon maybe we should do a little... Should we do a little stream raid before then? Who else is live on YouTube right now? Who's live? We should do a small creator. Someone that... Let's have a look. I'm going to search it. Kelly Murtazaliev. Okay. To be fair, Matchroom are live on this. They're doing a live stream. Oh, that was the weigh-in. Okay. No, 1.2K they've got. That's pretty good. I've got 1,000. So I'm doing as much as the Matchroom boxing page, which is absolutely nuts. That's crazy work, isn't it? Damn. Eddie Hearn will be pleased anyway. All right, guys, I know what I want you to do. Do me a favor, right? There's 500 of you still in the chat. I want you to go, if you'll do me the favor, to the Matchroom Boxing live stream and type in the chat, live chat, subscribe to a guy called Henry. That would be sick, because then I want to do an experiment, see how many subscribers we can get from that. I'll drop the link in. Just put something nice, subscribe to a guy called Henry, best boxing YouTuber, however you feel about me. There you go. It's in the pinned message. Go to that link, get in the chat, Do me the favor, guy. Honestly, it'd be sick. I want to see how many subscribers we can get. Subscribe to a guy called Henry. Jump in and do that. I'll see you all for the Teofimo Lopez Shakur Stevenson stream, hopefully on my channel. And yeah, let's have some fun with it. And I will. It'll be a fun experiment. We're on subscriber count right now is 24,519. I want to see if we can get many subscribers from it. And yeah, use my link to buy the fight. Henry5 at checkout for Teofimo Lopez Shakur Stevenson. I hope you've all enjoyed it. This was a fun live as ever. Go raid that stream. And I will see you all for the next one. And also reaction videos out tomorrow, shorts, all that great stuff. Love you all, people. Appreciate you. The live thing we're doing on this channel is sick. We're absolutely killing it. Like, we had as many as Matchroom did at the peak, I think. So really cool. Anyway, I'll see you all in a bit. And if you're going to sleep, have a beautiful sleep. I'm going to get some breakfast.